I'm going to stop you for a second. To be honest with you, we only have a certain budget this year, and the marketing team had just asked me about.
Let's have a little bit of fun, okay? Let's do a scenario. This is all about business communication, right? Technical people talking to the C-suite leaders. So in the first one, Mike is the CEO. I am the technical guy who's going to do a terrible job of explaining what we need to do and why we need to upgrade from all things Windows XP. So folks in the chat, if you can help me and identify all those terrible areas where I messed up so badly,
This is going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
All right. I got to assume the role. Windows XP.
Yeah, can I ask why you're here?
Where am I?
Well, you're sitting in a conference room with me.
Hi, Mike.
You emailed me half an hour ago and said you needed to talk to me. So I'm just,
I'm sorry. I was late. I had something that I had to do, and I just lost track of. I'm sorry.
Can you tell me why you're here?
Oh, yes. That's right. So I am here today to talk about why we need to upgrade from Windows XP. So I prepared a 373-page slideshow just for you. I know how much
we only have, not to interrupt you, but we only have about 15 minutes of time. So I'm definitely not going to be able to go over a 300-page report. But if you could highlight that, if you could just give me some highlights and explain to me why you're here, that would be fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Well, I'll dive into the most important part right here. Okay. All right. So we'll talk about encryption. So Windows XP, it relies on DES. DES, it's a dinosaur in encryption terms, and that even your smartphone would laugh at it. You get it. Sorry. Now, from a business continuity perspective, it's so bad, nightmare, right? Regulatory compliance, risk management, all are jeopardized. It's like securing our digital assets with a rusty padlock and a master. Word of master key hackers.
You're saying a lot of words that I don't understand. And to be honest, I'm not getting anything from this conversation. Like, I'm still trying to determine, something about Windows XP. I don't know if that's a type of hardware. Like, I don't even know what that is. So you need to explain that a little more clearly what your goal is.
Okay, maybe I can ameliorate the situation. All right. Well, Windows XP, the basics of it is we need to go to Windows 11 because it offers enterprise-grade security framework with AES encryption, secure boot, virtualization, basic cloud, Kubernetes, and what?
I'm going to stop you for a second. To be honest with you, we only have a certain budget this year, and the marketing team had just asked me about putting new coffee makers in the break room. And to be honest, I understand why they need them and the purpose. So that's where my budget's going this year. I appreciate your time.
About cyber resiliency and zero trust in Kubernetes?
Maybe next year. It's just not important right now with those coffee makers. I mean, we need our coffee.
Well, whatever you think, maybe next time you're late, you should apologize.
That was good.
All right. So now we're going to turn it around, and I'll be the CEO, and Mike will be the GRC analyst that's actually competent and knows how to communicate with business people.
I mean, we'll try to be competent. We'll see.
Hope you enjoy that, everyone.
I appreciate your time today. And, we've gotten some notices that we're out of PCI compliance, but here's the deal. We're a grocery market chain that has 500 stores, and we need to have the point of sale systems replaced in every single store because the data is not encrypted the right way. And the only way that we're going to be able to achieve that is to think about buying some new hardware for that. Mm-hmm. So I'm here to maybe talk about that.
How much is this going to cost me?
Well, I've actually done my homework on this, and this can be a staged approach. I'm pretty sure that I can buy us a couple of years to get through this as long as we're making some headway. Overall, it's probably going to be about $4 million throughout every store. But in the short term, if we do this over 2 or 3 years, we can break that up. a little bit. I know this is an unexpected cost, but the cost of us not being able to take credit cards or the fines from us not being compliant is going to eventually cost us a lot more than that.
Yeah, that was where I was about to go. You know, we have this investment, but like, what if we don't do it? And you just answered that. So that was great. You know, we don't need to dive into all those technical weeds. The business,
Absolutely.
a lot of times, they don't care about the ones and zeros. They just want to understand, okay, why do we need to do it? How much is it going to cost? Do we really, really, really have to do this? All right, let's do it, you know?
Absolutely.
And then
Absolutely.
if we can't, what is the risk of bad things happening?
This has been great.
Honestly, I had so much fun.
Hey, folks, hope you enjoyed that. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and then check out this video.